Ooh, check it out, the Funk Soul Brother. Welcome to the stream, people. Check it out. What?
Check it out. Whoa. How's it going, guys? Hey.
What are we gonna do? Hardcores are here today. We got it going. Check it out, check it out, Where are you from in the chat? Tell me where you're from. Yeah, check it out, check it out. Hey, right, let's see. Kind of reminds me of Super Mario Level 2. Right, I'll take that. Let's see, who we got in the chat today? We got Alice. How you doing? Hey, we got people from France, from Stockton, California, from Northern Virginia, from Egypt, James from Nova Scotia. How you doing, Tim? Hello from St. Louis, Mo. Hi from Australia, says Peter Noddle. Hi, Alice from New York. Hello from Finland. Jan Hoffman's here from Finland. Doris from Oregon. Soul Joe is staying fresh. Hi there. Yes, I am staying fresh. Trying to keep my head above water. Do some new things. Who we got? Ann Smith is here from California on Twitch. Non-Euclidean Dream from Constance. Manifest Aloha. Twitch is up, but not YouTube. Not YouTube. I'm pretty sure YouTube is working. I can see myself on the YouTube stream working just fine. So I don't know what you're talking about. Alright. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're gonna sing today. We're gonna sing about science. We're gonna sing about science. We're gonna sing today. We're gonna sing about science. We're gonna sing about science. We're gonna sing today. We're gonna sing about science. We're gonna sing about science. We're gonna sing today. We're gonna sing about science. We're gonna sing about science. We're gonna sing today. We're gonna sing about science. We're gonna sing about science. We're gonna sing about science. I don't know exactly what we're gonna sing about. Are you just cycling through at this point? I don't know what I'm doing. How many counts do you have, Alice? Alright. What do you guys actually want to do today? I'm feeling a little off today, to be honest. I'm feeling a little off my game. Hey, Aloha Spirits. Let's take the Super Nintendo ID and run with it for funsies. Good work. When you eat a mushroom, it's gonna make you groovy. Oh yeah. Depending on the type you eat, could be Amanita and you'll be dead. But if it's not, maybe it's a toadstool. One with red dots on the side. That'll get you high, but not a real fun kind of high. Nobody who tries those things seems to like them much, or won't. Except if you're a plumber from Italy. then they make you really big. Maybe if you're Alice, floating in that Neverland, it also makes you big. Whoa, which came first? I'm pretty sure it was Alice in Wonderland. Does that mean that Mario is just a ripoff of Lewis Carroll? I don't know. Make you sleep for days. Amanita Muscaria. Oh, hello. Don't eat those death caps. They're not fun for you. They look similar to some that you might like, but if you eat puff balls, they will be good for you. They're big and round and shape-and size. Oh, any Italian plumbers in the stream? Oh, you know what I mean. I think there might be some. They go down in the pipes and clean them, getting all those fire flowers. Can there be fire flowers? There are fire insects like beetles that shoot chemicals out of their butts. So there could be flowers that do the same, I guess. But how would you prevent it from exploding itself? 'Cause flowers are pretty flammable, I think. Have to have some sort of flame retardant. Oh! Gotta sing about it. Yeah, this is very video gamey, doesn't it? Oh, Alice in Wonderland was definitely the first one. Super Mario came later, after Nintendo stopped making card games and stuff. Oh, they switched to making computer things. Whatever. Yeah. Oh, why does so always land on butter side down? Oh. Let me tell you about how a toast is dropped and why it lands butter side down. First of all, there's probably something going on cognitive that makes you frown. When you drop your toast and it's butter side up, it isn't a big deal. Oh, but when it's done, it takes more to clean it up, so you remember it and that's how you feel. But the other thing about toast being dropped is probably if it fell, then it tips off a hand or a chair, a table or something in the air. It rotates, but not so fast that it can go all the way around. So it makes that sound of the splat going down and the butter side down. Whoa! Did I rhyme butter with butter? I rhymed down with down, I think. Oh, Mario, this doesn't sound like you. Maybe more like Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic is a protein in your cells that turns different things on and off. It's a hedgehog protein. It goes into the cell receptors on the membrane and stuff. Oh yeah. And that's how you get a signaling to turn your genes on and off. Oh yeah. The act of buttering makes the toast concave. For this is to have an aerodynamic effect. The toast needs to fall more than 10 feet. What's the last time that you dropped a toast more than 10 feet? Let me know in the chat. How fast is Sonic really? I think it signals on the time frame of like minutes or hours. Could be wrong. Thing about Sonic the Hedgehog, it's not faster than any of the other hedgehogs. You have Indian hedgehog or desert hedgehog. Sonic is just the same speed as the rest of them. Hedgehogs are quite slow. What are we doing today? It's day 53. You're still watching me. Why? Why are you doing that? Seems like a poor idea, to be honest. Oh yeah. Oh yes. All right. Hello. I need to do something low effort today, guys. This is not. I don't know. I was up until like 5 reading about spin, trying to understand why spin is spin, and getting really into mappings between S3 and S2 and understanding the hop vibration. I think I understand the hop vibration now, which is kind of cool. I didn't understand the hop vibration before, but now I couldn't sleep for a long time after that because all my dreams were about like projections from 3 spheres to 2 spheres, and I don't know. I didn't get a great amount of sleep. And then I went off. The hop vibration is a mapping from the 3 sphere to the 2 sphere. I think I understand it. I'm not entirely sure, but like I can sort of, I don't know. I think I have some ideas about how to visualize it, and maybe I'll try to get some Manum or whatever going. Steal Grant's source code. So the title, what do you want to critique about? Is he going to ask for feedback on outfits? No, I'm going to ask about my work. This is my daily discussion for today. While I'm making this new video, I figure I might as well see if there's any glaring problems in my problems in my videos that everyone's been too nice to tell me, or if there's any really good things that I do that I should that I should emphasize and do more. So I put in the daily discussion today, critique me, please. Tell me something that you really like about my work, and even though I know it's really hard, tell me something that you dislike that you think I could do better, because I know there are those things, as lovely as y'all are and as lovely as you want to be. But don't tell me now. I need to steel myself for it. So go into the Discord down there in the description, the Discord, and you're gonna tell me in the daily discussion chat tag, hashtag, whatever you call it. In the meantime, what are we gonna do here? You know what we haven't done in a while? Whoops. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna be real simple today. We're gonna put on
The voice. Oh yeah. And we're just gonna chill. We're gonna say whatever you want me to say. We're gonna say the chat. We're gonna do the chat in the sexy voice. Oh yeah. I'm sorry for all of you who wanted science content. If you want science content, put it in the chat. Talk about funky ghosts. Oh yeah. Do gravitational lensing, please, lol. Oh wow, I missed this, says Alice Neg. I'm back, says YouTube. Reading is fundamental, says I read a lot of. If we speed up the speed of light and also vibrate, will you turn into radiation? When you put those pitch shifts on your voice, do you find it hard to sing in your mid-voice? Oh, geomorphology is sexy. Oh yeah. Let's maybe make it a little less extreme. Make it more realistic. Yeah, like this. Oh, when I do these pitch shifts in your voice, do you find it hard to sing in your mid-voice? I mean, it's hard to sing when you got pitch shifts on, cause you gotta match your tone, but actually you're doing something totally different in your voice. You guys are not hearing the real pitch of my voice, and that makes it really hard to sing on key. Oh yeah, yeah. Tim, where did you get all that xenon from? You mean xenon hexafluoride or whatever? Yeah, I like that. Oh, to make your voice like that. Eric Weinstein made me care about the hop vibration. vibration, but he's so weird. What to do? Understand the hop vibration, Soul Joe. It's a pretty simple decision, really. Math is not tied to personalities. If you find it interesting, go for it. Did your glasses break? Yes, reborn cicada. Yeah, they did. Sometimes I eat funky bread. Oh, yeah. I said funky bread. Lol. Some kind of high density gas. What do you mean when you say inside a black hole time becomes space and space becomes time? Oh, I'm trying. RPAD classic. What I mean is, when people talk about time, usually we mean that it points infinitely into the future, but inside a black hole, time points to the center of the black hole. Oh yeah, that's what I've found too. It's super hard, all the more impressive on your part to have that talent. Oh yeah, I can try to do it a little bit. Oh, once I get it in my head, then I can do the mapping pretty easily. But microtuning is still hard, yeah. Oh, I'm trying. It's hard, says Soul Joe. Tim, are you resilient to critique? YouTubers have that strong public exposure and many critics affected emotionally. How are you in that sense? I like critiques if they're based on substance. If they're actually about something. I don't like critiques that are like, I hate that dude. That dude's cringy. That doesn't help me. If I'm cringy, tell me exactly what makes me cringy. And then I'll try to stop, you know? Critique is good. Insults are dumb. Are we supposed to see Discord? Yeah, I mean, you can see Discord if you go into there and click on the Discord link. Oh, something weird happened in Bangalore today. At around 1:30 p.m., most of the people in Bangalore heard a loud bang. I think it's probably a meteoroid entering Earth's atmosphere, creating a sonic boom. Oh, I love volcanoes. Oh, and vaporizing. Super slick serpentine soothing out my time. Are we supposed to see the Discord? Yeah. Now Metroid knows someone called Samus Aran. Hello, Prenom Nom. Oh, I thought on the stream. What are we supposed to do? Go to the link down there and click where it says Discord. And join it. And then post things in the daily discussion. Oh. Or it might be the FBI banging on the door because there's a loli in distress. Reborn, what? Being late again, and what the heck is happening, says Melissa Gavin with a crying, laughing face. Melissa, we're just talking. I'm just saying things that you say. Yep, it's me, Prenom Nom. Oh. She sells seashell down by the seashore. This is art I'll have to do in the background while I'm cooking some pasta. Oh, pasta. Pasta's great. The asteroid is safe. It won't hit Earth. That thing. Just type something you want to hear Tim to say in his deep voice. Sup, Melissa? I love you. Will you marry me? Prenom Nom. Send me a prenup, please. I should probably go and do my homework, RK Jolly. Oh, RK, that's okay. Reading is fundamental. There's not much going on in the Twitch. Nelia says, ha ha. I say yes. When will you give me the ring? I'm not giving you a ring, Prenom Nom. You proposed. You're supposed to propose with a ring. What are you talking about? Prenup, guys. Trying to write you a critique here. Thanks, Alice. Metroid entering the Earth while creating a sonic boom and vaporizing is cool. Let me guess. Alice, are you gonna put something in there about how all my transitions aren't fast enough? Tim is a universal nerd sex symbol. Oh yeah. This isn't science at all. This is why we need a new channel. By the way, this is the last week of this stream on this channel. If if you want to keep following the stream, go and subscribe to the first link down there. That's ACS Live. We're gonna move to ACS Live after this week. Oh yeah. Many much men move many mountains. I can't get anything out of the fountain. Ha ha. So when we meet, Nom Nom, where are you on the beat? Zach S, the truth right here. I have a ring to give you. Do a chef quote from South Park. Stuff Joe, I don't know any. Oh, stop being creepy, pray Nom. You'll see. Hubble, hubble, bubble, double shuttle. Love, love, oh yeah. On to, all with a star. Till you explain the Penrose diagrams, why time travel is impossible. It isn't, Jamil. Depends on the topology of your space. Oh, if you get closed time like curves, you could travel back in time, that's true. It's fun being on this channel. Oh, we're gonna get it off here though. Oh dear, you should be studying. I think this is like the 5th time this has happened to Tim in the stream. You look tired. I am tired, Raphael, but also it's just because now that I don't wear glasses, you can tell that there's circles under my eyes. Oh. Pranom Nom says I am not creepy. Pranom Nom, we're gonna let the chat decide that. Chat, you're gonna tell us if Pranom Nom is creepy or not. Be gentle about it, you know. It's the first time. Yeah, guys, you gotta give him rhymes to go in time. Ho ho ho, have some coal. I just wanna marry you. Air France retiring A380S. Yes. Is that because of yesterday's stream? A sexy monkey, creepy lol, devil horns. Roger Cool with a cool emoji. Praying Nom Nom is a bit too creepy for our collective liking, yeah. Nom Nom says devils. Hey Sean, we all experience loss, but you will get through this. You have good people supporting you. That's true. My glasses hid under my under eye vitiligo. Without glasses, I look like I've got a bad spray tan on my face. Oh, yeah, they just hide my tiredness. Now, a little critique. Always make sure batteries are charged at the start of the stream. It happens so often that some battery ran low during the stream. Ironically, this battery is, I think, running low. Yeah, lol. I'm laughing too hard to write a good critique. God damn it. Oh, a list. That's okay, you can send it anyway. Roger and Santa, lol. But sweet streams are made of these. Croissant. Croissant! Is that good? Ooh. Who am I to disagree? Deep appreciation. Sending love and smiles, lots of smiles, lol. C'est la première fois que je me trouve ici avant le coucher du soleil, dit Derlerné. Sweet. Nice of you to stop by. I'm pretty sure Ann Smith once did basically the same thing. Pranom Nom, you alright so long as it's not all you talk about. Nah, Ann Smith didn't ever ask me to marry her. Ann Smith's already married. Zen rap battle all. Signing off, take care Tim. In general your stuff is brilliant and enlightening, yeah. I'm running out of vegan fuel. Time to do the chorus. Yeah, the Taurus chorus. Oh, the Pores Taurus. Oh, yeah. Zach. Stream checklist. Check batteries. Don't forget your water. EATI. Have fun. One true chorus to rule them all. Okay, I understand. We need that poster, Melissa Kevin. I thought it was funny anyway. Ann Smith is very happily married. Chorus, chorus, chorus. Oh, don't bore us, oh no, Tim. As soon as my exams are done, I'ma see what I can do, XD. trying to eat and getting beat. Did you know the steak is meat? I'm off to look at the street. Oh, not bad, Raphael. Ian Smith hopes that Tim finds the right person for him. So does Tim, Ian Smith. My right person might be a cat, what? How's that? I forget who it was then. Some regular streamer. Oh, one baguette de pain. Une baguette de pain. 777-300-ER. Interior crocodile alligator. Boris the spider chorus. Un chat sur une fenêtre. Oh, asnas turbar tukuluk. Asnas kimbatul. Asnas shrakuluk. Shrakatuluk. Asburzum ishi krimpatul. Oui, je parle français, mais très bien. Okay, frickin' I'm muting this for a little bit. Sorry, Alice. Lol. Moi aussi. Oh, bien sûr, je parle français. Magnifique. Moi aussi, Chido Hoshi. Boris Johnson is a lying spoop. Your French accent is amazing. Merci, prénom, non. J'essaie de parler comme les Français. Mais en vraiment, je parle comme ça, mais bien sûr, là. Je suis un Québécois, hein? Oh. Frantically binge watches every song to come up with critique. Oh, let's do that. Oh, I am an un-vegetarian. I love to eat real meat. I'm rather eat at roasted lambs and stuff that's made of wheat. Okay, Arcade Jolly, that's fine. I just handed in my final assignment. Have a 15-minute Zoom with one prof about my analytics, and then a 3-year hangout next Thursday, and I'll be done well apart from my thesis. Wait. Frenchy Forest. I have a structured statement, but I need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth. 877 cash now. It's been 2 months of work from home, going in half day tomorrow. Possible full-time next week and shifts, still not open to the public. Oh. Krypton, Xenon, Untrium, on un Octium. Oh. Je suis en train de répondre au daily discussion. Et pour ça, je ne peux pas bien suivre le stream aujourd'hui. C'est pas de problème, Catherine. Maybe the Roman Empire crumbled because they accidentally summoned demons every time they talked. Could be. Québécois. Oh, yeah. Oh, Rome didn't fall in a day. I still have to give my exams. Prof with a smile face. The key is Ish Josh, by gosh, those patches are Jim Dandy, Peachy Keen, Honky Dory, and the way you work the crowd is King Emoji. Oh yeah, it's a crime to pay more than a dime. A foggy automotive, you can get a car for just a dime down. All around my town. I love how demons had their own language for billions, millions of years, and then Latin came around, they were like, this is the best. We're switching to this. I would if I was a demon. Second wave is upon us. Ping pong ball, pingy. You're lucky my exams didn't start yet. Pingy pingy ping pong ball, what? La 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 lee loo la. I'm just glad that I'm almost done with mine. Case in 1D points to the line, 3D sublime. Oh yeah.
Well, that's a thing, as we say, as a thing. That was a thing. Hey, it's 334. Yeah. Let's do a song. Let's do a song. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna try to do some things. Yeah. Can we do a Mario parody? Doesn't really have words. What do you do? Mushrooms are a tasty fruit. They're not a fruit. Mushrooms are a tasty fungus, but they'll get you stoned if you let them. You can't shoot fire out of your hands. There's no fire flowers to do that. Why is the king of turtles not a turtle? I'm happy. I'm in a bag. I've got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless in a bag. My future is in a bag. I'm happy. I'm in a bag of my future sunshine. In a bag, my future useless in a bag. My future is in a bag. It's in a bag. Oh goodness. Gotta save the princess now. She'll be a giant turtle chow. Then Mario Toon conditions me have to have a muffin. Yeah, he does pretty much fight living muffins, doesn't he? Have you ever tried a tombao de salsa? What's a tombao de salsa? AlphaGo to the tune of Mario? I don't understand. I don't understand what that would even mean. Oh. Once there was a good neural net and it tried to play a game of Go. It went to Korea and then it played against the great Lisa Dole. After one, the machine had won again. After two, After one, the machine had won. Oh, after two, the machine again. 2 good games later and it was done, but Lee won. Since then, AlphaGo has gotten better, beating everyone online. It's called AlphaGo Zero, and now it requires no human input. What could we do with all this power? Could we cure cancer or maybe COVID? Will Google use it for evil, breaking their promise, or will they be good? Will they use it to enrich themselves, making ads more targeted for mass consumption on YouTube? Oh well, yes, we're screwed. Collab between Tim and Rob Scallon could actually work out great for both. Yeah, I'd love to collab with Rob Scallon. We could try to do that sometime. We could try to do like a song in a day, or like a album in a day, like Rob and Andrew do. That could be fun. Yeah, I mean, Raphael, you're just giving the one that I already did, but we're doing a different one. Pranam Nam says, I am a developer. Do you follow I am developer on Twitter? Because that's a great YouTube channel. But don't want to marry a YouTuber. That's a bad criterion. That's a very bad criterion for a person to marry a YouTuber. Sorry, I don't want to break your heart, but let's see. Do a song. We're gonna do a song in I don't know, this style. I don't know what we're gonna do. What is this? I mean, this just makes me think of Party Rock again. We already did Party Rock. Yeah, it does speed up at the end of the loop. I hit the button a little early. Yeah, this just feels like Party Rock to me. I don't know what to do, guys. I really don't know what to do. I should really have a game plan. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go. Oh, I want people to have time for the daily discussion. Let's do a style parody. Elvis. Melissa, you're obsessed with Elvis, aren't you? Didn't you want Elvis last time? Didn't I do an Elvis for you? Make a courthouse show theme like SVU. You guys are weird. I don't know what that, like. Okay, I've never seen SVU. Work from Home is a children's song. That could work. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is it. It's I don't know if that's good.
That's, oh dear.
Children's songs on YouTube are always really boring. They're just like two chords and like very simple. Very like very boring melodies. Like I'm not working out, never. I'm not getting any stronger. I'm trading force for displacement, multiply and conquer. Break out that lever, I'ma make it longer. Take that mechanic advantage and I won't get tired. I am the rose out there you might lift without a fulcrum ramp or rope. But I will use that work equation to save the forces on a slope. You don't have to feel work, no. work, but you gotta put in work. Work. You gotta feel the work. That's how they work. Work. That didn't work. Trying to figure out the tension. Look at Newton's laws of motion. Counteracting one force with two ropes, so you gotta take a quotient. Spread the work out broadly. You can lift a heavy body. That displacement ain't no need to be burly. I know you bros out there, you might lift without a fulcrum ramp or rope. But I will use that work equation to find the forces on a slope. You don't have to go to work, but you gotta put in work. Everything at the tally work. Equal power, equal work. We can work alone. Oh. Putting work to load. Oh. to excellent there for me. In work they'll figure that for me. He's still putting out energy, active binding repeatedly. They're running through that ATP. Muscle tension is costly. Motor proteins throwing off heat. Oh, so we think push or pull, take some power as a rule. Well, surprise, that ain't true. Just the force, don't need jack. But of course you think that spending all your time in your body, and you gotta go to work, 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 but you gotta put in work, 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 work. Never see on the telly, work, 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 work. Equal power, equal work, 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 work. Putting work to load. Oh, oh. Putting work to load. Oh, oh. Baby work, do 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 do. Baby work, do 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 do. Baby work, do 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 do. Baby work. Baby work, do 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 do. Baby work, do 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 do. Baby work, do 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 do. Baby work. Baby work, do 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 do. Oh, work, do 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 do. Work to load, do do do. Baby work. Baby wife, little monkeys jumping on the bed. Baby one took a lever and went further up instead. Baby work, do that's when baby everybody fell. Baby and baby wet went up the lever, broke his navel. Oh wife, do 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 do. Baby jumping on the bed. Baby one took a lever and went further up instead. Baby work, do that's where do baby work, everybody work, do baby work, do went up the lever load. You know, sometimes things don't seem like they're gonna work, and then they kind of work in the end. They kind of work a little bit. Thanks, Jamie, for the £2. Raphael says, believe it or not, those songs got me a 3D animation. My little brother watched one. I was like, what? This doesn't look good, but they get a lot of views for that. Yeah, that's very true, Raphael. It's like, I look at the videos that my 2-year-old nephew watches, and they've got like 500 million views. They took like an hour to make, or they were entirely algorithmic, and it's like, wow, I need to, I'm in the wrong line of work here. I don't know. I'll bet their profits have gone down quite a bit since COPPA came in, though. So there's our attempt at doing a children's song. We didn't know where it was gonna start, but we kind of found an ending. Let's do it again. Let's do another weird song in a weird style. This is one of my favorite games because I don't have to come up with the ideas. Y'all just come up with them, and then I'm much better at implementing ideas than coming up with them. Mm-hmm. No. Melissa Gavin is saying yodel bantings. I don't like the sound of that. Yodel bantings. Seems. How'd you even do that? That's the worst. Oh dear. I don't have a head voice right now. But I'm a coking man, but I'll never more fear lots of pantings and parted years. No, this is not. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to do that. You're gonna make me do it, aren't you? Whoops. Gotta gotta do that again. Oh, the year was 1910. I didn't think I'd take up sugar now. But I did this for that was longer Hans. That's way too fast. I was told we'd cruise the seas. I was told we'd cruise the seas for a miracle cure. Saved mother her son, dried her tears. Now I'm a broken man, but I'll never more fear the last of Banting's imparted years. I can't yodel. I can't go, guys. He worked as long, I withered and waned, and to think I take up sugar now. Oh, what is this? 11 years old, my fate was wrung by the death of my habits of longer Hans. No. I was lost to cruel disease when a miracle cure saved mother her son and dried her tears. Now I'm a broken man, but I'll never more fear the last of Banting's imparted years. Oh. Then at length on death's cold mantle I lay, and to think I take up sugar now. Oh, and you can't control your voice. And the practice failed, he said, his jaw from the treatment of glycosuria. Oh. I was lost to cruel disease when a miracle cure saved mother her son and dried her tears. Now I'm a broken man, but I'll never more fear the last of Banting's imparted years. Oh. Deval so far has given me 200 bits to stop singing. Or Dival? I'm not Divai. I'm not sure what you are. Then at length on death's cold mental I lay, and to think I take up sugar now. Oh, 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 oh. But I want no violets of longer Hans. I don't know the style at all. Oh, I was lost to cruel disease when a miracle cure saved mother her son and dried her tears. Now I'm a broken man, but I'll never more fear the last of Banting's imparted years. Imparted years. Oh, yodel, 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 yodel years. Imparted yodel, yodel years. Years. I found a donation fish. I found out how to donation fish, just yodel. Hi, Tim. I have taken this time to say, stop, please, my ears are breaking. No, you too, I'm sorry. Alice, Nate, this is amazing. You too, oh, Alice is fighting with you. Don't stop. I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop now. Even Catherine is saying shut up. Are you referring to me, Catherine? Are you telling me to shut up? Oh man, I broke Catherine. I thought Catherine was a ball of sweetness, but we got her to break. Finally. Ooh, hello darkness, my old friend. In tropic time. One day I thought that you were mine. that work? Not really. Hold on. If you make a scrambled egg tonight, there's no returning yolk and white. I don't remember the words now. It's amazing how tied lyrics are to like lyrical memory is to word to melody, because when I'm singing this melody, I can't remember the lyrics at all. There's no return to yolk and white. And when it is fried, you can't turn it back into raw food. That is the arrow of entropic time. Whoa, arrow of entropic time. Stars explode, leaves turn brown and fall. That's thermodynamic's second law. But from a very deep view, that doesn't need to be true. It's the arrow of entropic time. Oh, arrow of entropic time. Maybe this won't last very long. Our cosmos a fluctuation. In that case, it's true that we are a brain without a jar. If that's true, who knows if that's true? And I will be gone before I end this song. It is the sound of entropic time. What are the words? One must know, go back right to the start. The moment where all flew apart. Life hinges on the state that was. We know it's just, we hope to find its cause. But it's more than we know now. Oh, now. There's the arrow of entropic time. Maybe there's a time symmetric space, birthing big bangs all around the place. Then they disperse as new baby universes. Bring the arrow of entropic time online. That is the arrow of entropic time. Yuchu wants me to sing about dwarf planets. Ceres, Makemake, Haumea, Eris, and Pluto. Unfortunately, Yuchu, I haven't really done a deep dive into the dwarf planets, so all I really know about them is that they exist and that they're planets. I know a bit more about Pluto. Pluto is a planet, or is it a dwarf? can't make up our minds. When we got there, still we were comparing different countries, naming rights. Ceres is a asteroid, the largest of them. It's in the Kuiper Belt. No, it's not. It's in the asteroid belt. What are we talking about? It's the only one not in the Kuiper Belt. And because of that, it's a little more hot. Oh, seriously. We're gonna Mackie some love tonight. What's that? Oh no. How may I serve you, Eris? The dwarf planet's taking flight. Yeah, this is Elton John. It's not a particular Elton John song, it's just in the style. Sedna, I wanna wed ya. Come on, I want some more. Oh, what are the others? Are there any more? Probably we haven't found them yet. And there is a planet 9. Maybe we will find in the galaxy outside our Kuiper Belt. Maybe orbiting like 1 light year away. Today we could find it now. There are others. Gone, get it on. Salacia, I wanna please ya. Varuna, oh, to you I'm a special thing. Orcus, I'm gonna give you orchids. They're the only ones I know, yeah. It needs a melody. It needs a melody, oh yeah. Mackie is a Kuiper Belt dwarf planet. Yes, it is. Oh, well, there's that request. Okay, we're gonna go to the daily discussion. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the daily discussion for you. Oh, hopefully Alice stopped laughing for long enough that she can actually write things. I enjoy this part. This is the part we get to kick back. What are we gonna do today? I really liked the jazzy style, and I think I'm gonna do it again today because y'all are gonna kick me in the ego. At least that's the plan.
I would like for y'all to kick me in the ego.
So, let's give some things.
got some.
We got some vibe going on. Alice says she hopes hers isn't too harsh. Harsh is good. Harsh may hurt, but I am steeled for it with music. Daily discussion. Critique my work. What's something you like about it? What's something? Think hard now. You know, I know you can do it. That I could do better. I'm just gonna pull up y'all's chat on the other things so I can see. Jamie Barrett likes the snake jazz. That's cool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Master Origami herself says, more jump cuts. Sorry. I'll come up with something better. Give me a few hours to think about it. Sophia says, I love the whole idea of combining music and science, and you do it so well. Music videos are cool, the lyrics are both catchy and educational. For something you could do better, instead of just changing the lyrics of the song, you could add your own spin on it. Like how CRISPR-Cas9 or Mr. Sandman was on a different style. I think that changing the style of the song to match the topic of the lyrics should produce some interesting results. Yeah, Sophia, I always like those ones better. When I do it like creatively and like mess with the style. They're harder to do. they take quite a bit longer because it's not just like I can sort of like mechanically go through a song and be like, okay, it's this note, it's this note, it's this note, let's do it and put it together, and I know it's gonna sound decent because like it's already an arrangement that works. But I like much better when I have when I give myself the time to like go off the rails and try crazy things. Like in the QFT video, the field vibrations, I definitely I have kind of a mix of that. Like I start with the sort of more of the Beach Boys style, and then I kind of go off the rails on it. And I really enjoy those. It makes it a lot more interesting. So you're totally right. It depends though. Like my most successful videos have been the ones where I stuck very much to the script. And I wonder what that says about like what people are here for, because I think people who are like more artists and musical really appreciate the like when I do like different spins on things. The people who want to hear their favorite song but about science want to hear their favorite song instead of something that I did. So it's like an interesting philosophical balance. But I appreciate that you pushing me in a more creative direction, because it's definitely the fulfilling one for me. Mad Mojo Monkey likes both the lyrical genius and the amazing harmonies. Thanks, Mad Mojo. Exon Bear says, I like the incredible attention to detail and the fact that it inspires me to learn more. My favorite video is Molecular Shape of You, M-Soy. I've decided to call that M-Soy from here on out. We got Bograv and M-Soy. I'm constantly noticing new things. One of the comments pointed out that it even shows the water leaving the proteins condensed. Yeah, that's true. Another thing I really like is you always include lyrics on your videos. Yeah, I mean, I learned that. I got a lot of comments on the first video I ever did saying we can't understand, or like this would be better for people who are hard of hearing if it had words underneath. So I've done that ever since. Understanding the lyrics of songs is difficult. Non-automatic captions are not always the best. Hey, there's a spam. There's a spam in the Twitch. Can we get rid of it? Can we remove it? Let's find out if we can remove it. Yeah, let's ban Nup Nuke. Cool. Just clear that away. I still need to get mods in here. Okay, another thing I really like, yeah, okay. Now that you have this community going, I think it would be fun if there's more community involvement in the songs. Maybe we can suggest topics or songs for you to parody or vote on which project to work on next when you have more than one idea. It might help you to if you get stuck so there doesn't end up being a year between projects. I recognize this speaking for personal reasons, not just writer's block. So if that's the case, don't worry about it. It's not that I don't have ideas when I don't publish for a long time. It's usually that I'm like so obsessed with getting a particular thing, like a particular video right, that I get down like a deep rabbit hole, and then I kind of get stuck because I'm like, I don't know, I get really demotivated. And I have a feeling that in that, like, just the community being here with me and like streaming especially with the production streams, is gonna be really helpful for that. Because like the production streams, I'm realizing that it's forcing me to make creative decisions. Because I can feel kind of like, okay, we've been here for long enough. These people are getting bored. I'm getting bored. I'm getting stuck in this. I'm just more aware of it. I would gladly take topic like suggestions for I would love like song suggestions, or like if anyone knows what like good new songs, because I'm actually really bad at keeping up with trends, and sometimes there are like things that would be great for me to jump on that I miss. But I'm not actually lacking for ideas right now. Like I've got a good backup of like 4 or 5 that I really want to do. So we could talk about that in the future, but it's really not the bottleneck at the moment. I like the ideas for things. It's the time to research them and the execution and like the motivation to like keep going, get through the one I have so that I can do the next one. It would be cool to figure out a way to do like a community project though. I had thought about doing quarantine as a community project, but I also like, I don't know. I'm trying to make it as fast as possible. Community projects are a lot more like collabs are great, but they take a lot more time. So it's a lot of back and forth and figuring things out and getting everyone on the same page. I also think more projects like Blank Space Mashup and Acapella Designs 2 would be fun. I would like to do more just music stuff. But I don't know. I didn't find that super fulfilling. It was a thing that like I had the backing track anyways, so I decided to do it. I thought of the idea. I was like, this would be kind of fun. But in the end, I didn't find that a super fulfilling project. Because it wasn't really like, it was like, okay, this is a thing that is in my head and exists now. But I didn't feel like I added a lot. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. There's nothing wrong with doing parodies, and your parodies are great, but we have seen on the live stream how great you are being creative. Yeah, so like where I'd like to take that is I'd really like to do just music, you know? Like make some actual art, original songs and stuff. Jamie says, I'm not good at criticizing art music, critiquing, whatever. I would like to see videos over a more balanced range of fields, actually. Random person 52342 says, do more math. Jamie says, more chemistry would be nice, as opposed to current videos, most seem either physics or biology. Yeah, I'm really betraying like a hole in my knowledge. I mean, I've done 2 chemistry videos. If you count All About That Bass, which was kind of a throwaway. But yeah, I've been thinking that I don't know. There are a couple things in chemistry that I really want to understand, I think. I want to look at chemistry, like I like looking at the branches between fields. I guess nanobot was chemistry. But I would like to look at the like sort of going between the layer of physics and equilibrium chemistry a bit more, like, because I've kind of done the building blocks in molecular shape of view, but it would be nice to do like mechanisms. It'd be nice to do mechanisms, like jumping from physics perspective to chemistry perspective. It would be nice to like try to work out like thermodynamics and what equilibrium actually is, what it means, how you arrive at equilibrium, maybe get some understanding for these complicated like clock reactions and things, get under the surface of those. That could be cool. Did I lose I lost YouTube chat again. I think chemistry is definitely doable. I feel like I haven't ignored chemistry quite as much as some fields of science, like geology. Goodness, I really have nothing on geology right now. What other fields am I really lacking in? Neuroscience. I did like science of love. Does that count? Hardly. I did make a fossil video. That's not geology though. Yeah, I don't know. Like I do definitely skew towards physics because that's like the understanding I have. Like I understand things in physics in a way that I can share. But yeah. And psychology is interesting, June Berry, because psychology just feels, to be frank, I'm having a hard time figuring out what in psychology is understood or like definitely true. Like, I don't know, someone needs to point me to like the basics of psychology that are like definitely true, or I need to teach the, I don't know, I need to get into the weeds and like teach all the confusing, I don't know, these things might be, but we're not sure why, and we don't understand the mechanisms underneath it, and that whole kind of thing. Math video would be nice, says Exon Bear. I would always welcome more chemistry videos, but I'm kind of biased, haha. I understand you probably stick to topics you are most familiar with, or just cover the replication crisis. Yeah, Paul, that's kind of in the back of my mind. Stick to topics you are most familiar, comfortable with, make high quality videos. There's nothing wrong with that, but if you want to branch out and do other topics, I'm sort of there. I'm sure there are lots of people here who would help you learn more. Yeah, like, I think this is a way that what Exon Bear was saying, that what you were saying, Exon Bear, yeah, this makes a lot of sense to me, that like, I could be learning from y'all what is interesting. Like, it would be really nice to have you, kind of my brain trust, like, look, here's my specialty. Here's the synthesis of what's really, or here's some like idea that can be pulled out of it, and like, I always prefer videos that are idea based. It's like once you go away from it, you'll have some sort of new map in your head that helps you understand the world. Like, I'm not a big fan of, I don't know, what I would call like stamp collecting videos. So things like Tom Lehrer, as brilliant as his as periodic table song is, I don't really understand anything more except that now I've memorized all the names of the elements. But I would really like to get, I don't know, like whenever connections can be made between things, there's like this is related to this, and this makes you understand this, and here's how this actually works. That's what makes me tick. Maybe that itself is a bias, or it goes on some biases. Sarah Elder's my sleep behavioral science guy. Okay, I would like to talk to you about sleep maybe, because yeah. And Pop Pipe Pump is still wants to do nuclear. I'll end up doing nuclear eventually. Nuclear reactors. I probably wouldn't pick one. I'd probably try to overview the general principles of how they all work. Jan Hoffman says, I am in absolute awe of your lyrical ability. Thanks. Your ability to fit full and coherent explanations of pop lyrics. It's just amazing. But to actual critique, watching you work, I could nitpick about how I would do something differently than you do, but I think the only actual critique I can give is I'd recommend that you have more people involved in the videos. It's a lot easier to act when you have a camera operator, for instance. Also, that way you can manage camera lights, etc. better. End up being more natural in front of the camera, too. You have all the skills you need, but making videos really shouldn't be a one-person project. Yeah, that's true, yeah. The problem is that I have to do, like, I have to do it all on a volunteer basis at this point. Like, if I can get more prolific with this, I might get to the point where I can hire people. But, oh, someone's asking, what are the other Discords? This is Draw Curiosity's Discord. This is Inace. This is a nice friendly face, not very active. These two Discords are both JREG, and they're absolute catastrophes of places. They're just complete messes, but they're kind of fun to watch. Actually, this one's not too bad. This one is is a behemoth of garbage and mess, but also fun. Yeah, and so like there's been times where I had Tom working with me for a while doing camera work. My roomie, my new roomie named TBD, still like helped me out with this one, and she was really helpful with the lighting and like setting things up and setting up the shots and all that. It's true. You're 100% correct that it's better to do it with somebody. It's just kind of, the necessity of working long hours to do this and like not really being able to pay people at this point, because someone qualified would take my entire budget. So I do what I can, but you're definitely correct. Jamie says, I'm always amazed by the animations, general quality of the editing. Yeah, I mean, the animations take a very long time. I wish if anyone knows more about how to streamline animation, someone teach me. Yeah, now is not really the time to be looking for a team, is it? Now Including Dreamer says, I love your songs. My only critique is your schedule. Maybe with the Twitchers more always supporting you, you could put out the videos more regularly, maybe one every 3 months. Yeah, Laura, you're 100% correct. Nathan says it's fun interacting with smart people all over the world. That's great. Zach says, I know you were hesitant at first to do the quarantine song, but I really think you're well suited to make videos on more serious topics. I think your attention to detail and accuracy and your desire to convey the tone you intended make you able to handle those topics well. I think you should do more of them. Thank you, Zach. I've tried to bring that in. Like I think when I do it half the time, I think I stick it, and half the time I kind of regret it. Like, maybe it's that I can't do one or the other. Like, I sort of play between serious and silly, and then I worry that the serious is ruining the silly, and the silly is ruining the serious. Like I don't think I've did a particularly nuanced handling of bullying in the Nerds Manifesto, right? As for critiques, most of the critiques I have are video specific. I've done a lot of critiquing of the quarantine song during the production streams, and I honestly think that's a great way for you to get feedback. Yeah, me too. I think this quarantine song is going to be better for having people alongside it. Like my best videos have been ones where I've had someone over my shoulder saying, "Hey, that's not necessarily the greatest idea. Change it around," or like just A/B testing between two things. Yeah, Eminem video kind of pulled it off with in seriousness. Recommendations: I'd like to see more collab projects. I think it'd be cool if you did a collab with the people in the Discord. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. I need a project that's like not too, I don't know, because I tend to turn everything up to 15. It needs to be a project where I can like, I don't know, it's a challenge for me because I've got to like, every time I do collabs, I have to like let go of my like control freak nature. And so I only ever do collabs when I like I know there's a person that I already know about, and I can like envision them on the track. I'm like, oh yeah, I love that person on this. They'll fit, you know. So the idea of doing a crowd project is something really different. It's kind of like the safety in numbers. Like if you have enough people together, then they're gonna make something good. So I'll have to find something that like, because you can't do a crowd collab on something that has to be really tight and together. It's got to be something that like is supposed to have kind of that crowd like choir kind of feel to it. Yeah. Alex, we are the world. Hey, it's possible. There was a time. That's a song that I do like a lot. It's hella cheese, but I like it quite a bit. One thing I think you could do better on the science side is describe stories of the process of science, how understanding improves over time. There's a little bit of taste of my 3 favorite songs: Bohemian Gravity, Defining Gravity, and Whole New Worlds. Bohemian Gravity was very overwhelming. Defining Gravity had only a couple big leaps, so it wasn't continuous, and Whole New Worlds was a bit better with multiple steps. More continuity between them. Yeah, I did that a little with Hamilton, although Hamilton was more of a life profile than the story of science. Yeah, that could be cool. I don't know, that's in a way that's more the standard, like, the standard approach, I think. Like, when I was in physics, they were always, like, everyone would teach, I don't know, a lot of people taught things from, like, this historical perspective, right? Like, they would teach it from the, like, as people understood it, like they'd sort of go through the timeline, like, well, we figured out this, and then we figured out this, and then at the end, you'd understand what the people understood. And I think I backlashed a little to that, actually, because I felt like maybe instead of starting with the timeline, you should start with the fundamental principles of the thing and build outward. Kind of the way they do in math. Like, in math, there's a lot less of that. It's like we don't really worry about how it was discovered. We just find, like, the best way to teach it. And I think that's kind of more the philosophy that I've had. But maybe it's just that, like, they don't work so well together. Like, if you want to tell a story about the discovery of science, that's one thing. And if you want to explain the science in the most effective way, that's another thing. And they're both engaging, but they're sort of different things to me. What you could do better, I guess, would be more steps and more continuity between how the next one follows the previous. Dr. Becky's videos. Okay, I need to look at Dr. Becky. Do this pretty well. I don't know whether you could learn from those. Though with more steps, a single song may not be enough, like Whole New Worlds. Yeah, Whole New Worlds was good for that because you can actually, Let's see. Sean Ale says, we tried teaching 2 programs, the standard and a top-down course. After 2 years, students stopped enrolling in the top-down course because it was too hard. Interesting. Because it's just pure and like I don't know. I mean, I suppose it's also the case that people have been teaching the standard approach for, many decades, and they feel like some of the stories that are told in physics classes they're not really the truth even, or they almost become like a mythicized narrative that helps you, that pedagogically helps you get to the point. And so maybe those stories have actually been, I don't know, they've evolved to suit teaching more than I think. Yeah. Do I need your permission to animate your Dwarf Planet song? No, YouTube, go for it. Okay. Aha, Alice is coming with the critiques. Let's do it. To build a community, I feel like you can put more of your personality onto the videos. I feel like one of the reasons I didn't join this community for so long is, even though I knew about the songs, was because the songs were just, songs. I didn't feel any connection, so I didn't really care for new songs. If a new song is good, others will share it, and I'll give it a watch. If the song doesn't break through my bubble, I might check it out next time I remember acapella science is a thing. In terms of music, okay, let's talk about that first. Yeah, I don't know how to put my personality really into acapella science as an art project. Like, the only real way to do that is to, like, in a way it is my personality, I don't know. But it's too constrained in a way to be, suited for it. Like, I don't know how I would do it. It's not like a talking video where you can like make jokes and be yourself and whatever. Like, it's music, right? So I think you're right. I think you're totally right, but I think that the video, like the acapella science videos, aren't the place for it. It's like they stand as their own thing. People have talked to me a lot about, like a lot of YouTube channels do this thing where they have these different categories of content, right? They have like what they call their hero content, which is like their big viral pieces. And then they have their hub content, which is usually like something that they can do regularly, daily or weekly or whatever. And then they have kind of help content, which is like you doing Q&As and like I don't know, collaboration or whatever, helping people out. I don't know. So that's like that's a very successful formula for for YouTube channels, I pretty much only do hero content. Every time I've tried to branch out and do the other ones, it just like it doesn't work on the channel, and I find that people like the people who are there for like the next big thing, they kind of drop off. Like this is gonna hit my channel quite a bit doing this stream, but I think I'm sort of fine with separating them off. So the people who want to just have the videos, that's one of the reasons I'm making this second channel for ACS Live, right? It's like here I can be myself, and like y'all and I can collaborate and be a community. Like I think we were lacking a community, and I think we've kind of found a little bit of one. But like when you say you didn't join this community for a long time, you weren't holding out on a community. There wasn't one. I was just a guy making videos, and I had like a little bit of a Patreon community, but even that was like sparse. Like I haven't checked in on them very often. I don't feel like I've been very approachable. I haven't necessarily wanted to be super approachable. You know, this whole thing of being, you know, like y'all being able to talk to me is a real new thing. Something that's pretty scary to do. And I think it's worked out okay so far. So I'm gonna keep it up. But I think with separating this off into its own channel, I'm gonna like the Acapella Science videos are gonna be, I don't know, they're just gonna be what they are. Maybe I can figure out a way to put more personality into them, but like I'm actually more leaning towards less. So it's like I'm taking out the end screens. I just want them to stand on their own as like pieces of work. I don't know. I'm a little Bill Wurtzy in that way. In terms of music, I'm not a huge music person, so I can't really tell how popular these songs are. Definitely go for the top 100 songs and cover those and all that virality stuff. I mean, so Alice, you're talking about this from the lens of how to become. Are you talking about this in the lens of how to become popular? I feel like that's sort of what you're doing. Is like how to grow the channel. I'm not sure that's my goal. Grow the channel. My goal is to make cool things and get and you know be respected for them and get cool opportunities from them, and then be able to make enough money to make more cool things and you know connect with people and teach and stuff. But I guess it depends, because like if I was gonna try to do like, it's not just popularity, obviously. I don't mean to like disparage you there. Like if I wanted to reach most people and like teach, like if my goal was to teach science to as many people as possible, then it's in the channel's best interest to do popular stuff, to like chase trends. Also probably to teach at a lower level, like at a high school level. Yeah. But I'm also like, I don't know. I can't do just top 100 songs. I'd go crazy. I need to do what I actually like. These things take so long that I can't stick with them if I don't actually like love what I'm doing. Maybe not high school. Maybe the prime high school. But hacking the search algorithm by covering a song that people are actively searching covers for. Yeah, that's what I would if I wanted to. If I was chasing, like I know that, but I'm not sure I want to play that game. You know. I don't know. I'd rather I don't know. I think that's as much as I'm gonna say about that. Let's see. On the content end, I would say that sometimes the songs feel like they just go by too fast. Except for those information-dense ones. Hearing you break them down is finally able to see how much physics went into it, and feel like the information's just not getting the time it deserves. I don't know if your current pace has people clicking off when they're lost, or if the song's able to carry them through, so check your analytics. Now that my retention on songs is really good, compared to like talking videos that I have seen. I don't like my talking videos don't do nearly as well retention-wise as the song videos. But I do agree with you that there was something that Derek suggested to me actually long ago, was that I should do breakdowns of my videos, and I never really got the chance to. So I think I'm gonna keep doing them. Like every time there's a new song, I'm gonna do like on stream. I'm gonna do like a breakdown of it the way I have with my past ones, and post it and like link it. and that way, maybe we could even watch it on the stream before it goes up to the main people, and like I can explain it together, and then have both those videos like ready to go. So yeah, that's the thing that's probably gonna keep going. I like the idea of high school level stuff personally. Yeah. Yeah, I just have to find a way to do it without getting bored. Because right now my method for doing new videos is like, whatever's the most engaging idea that I know about, I try to make a video about it. And since I've already known all the high school ideas for ages, I don't find them engaging anymore. Another thing would add more exciting moments for the visuals. As an audience member, there's really no reason to share these songs, well, unless they already like the song you're covering. For me, I don't feel a strong emotional connection to these pieces of art, but again, I know I'm not your target audience. Discord's throwing me the character count limit, so I'll stop there. Ooh, more exciting moments in the visuals. Yeah, like, I think my most successful videos have done that. You're right. Like there's an ebb and flow to videos that I could probably get your advice on, because I don't really know what more exciting moments means. Marie C says, you have mentioned... Anyways, by the way, Alice, thank you so much for writing all this. It's actually really good. As much as, like, I think I resist some of it, but I really appreciate you taking the time, and I think, like, you have some... Like, with the community, you have a really good point. With this, you have a good point, given the, given the whatever goal we're going for. And, this I'd like to know a bit more about, because aside from like jump cuts, I don't know what you mean by exciting moments for the visuals. Marie C, you have mentioned that you think the little added words of added facts is too much for people, but see, I really enjoy those added facts. I listen repeatedly to learn the words of the songs and then get to the little additional facts too. I love your wordplay and your creative mind. Enjoying the wondrous flow. Yeah, so I think this goes to, Marie, you're a particular type of person. I think this goes to what Alice was saying about the information passing by really fast and needing more detail. And I think the like slowing it and breaking it down is a better way to do that, where people have the option of going and seeing it. But they don't have to, right? The problem with the added facts on the videos is that they clutter it up. They make you they make you go searching for what does that say instead of like looking at the main focus of it. It's harder to take you along a journey if there's a bunch of different distractions that I'm throwing in front of you. Okay, Catherine, this is a hard question because I'm smitten. Maybe this will help. I'm just a middle school science teacher, but I don't even have a science degree. You hooked me with your music years ago. Until this time in quarantine, I had no idea how deep the science in your videos was. Now I want to help people understand. Commentaries have been very helpful. Okay, cool. When you were doing the commentaries, I was glued to my computer, spellbound. Sweet. For an ordinary person like me, the criticism, if you can call it that, is I think there needs to be bridges between the depth of your videos and the science. It's too deep. It's so deep. I have been trying to create bridges for my students so they can understand the science. It helps me too. Okay. I'm hearing too in the weeds for your demographic that you're teaching. Yeah, that's kind of, I expect that. Not sure what to do. I have to think what I like, because it really comes down to philosophy with these questions. Juneberry says, yes, I hard agree with this. I hard agree with what Catherine is saying. So I present the video, supplement it with explanatory videos, lessons, the parts they already know, then go over it again and supplement the new stuff with videos and explanations. Yeah, like what Derek had suggested to me to do was to like make a bit more of a high gloss polished video, like using the animations that I had made for the song, but kind of like instead of doing it in song form, like breaking it down kind of in a Veritasium style. Which would showcase my personality more, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, I can think about that. Just a whole other project. That's the thing that would require, but whenever you do something that then requires a whole bunch more editing and stuff, I get a little hazy about it. Aloha. Nice. I mean, we did a collab, Veritasium and I, but not really one that would help you understand science. Yeah, Bryce Schober is saying that commentaries are like some of the director's cuts and like, DVD. That's kind of what I was thinking about when I was doing them, was like DVD commentary. Like the one thing that I feel like there's a particular thing that I'm also trying to do here, which is to, I don't know, I'm trying to bring back parts of science to people, for people to learn that they would otherwise have to do like a degree to learn. Like that's what I really like that, when if it's something that you can learn 100 other ways, then in some ways I'm not really interested. Like, I don't know, I'm really into the challenge of no one knows this yet. And I have the opportunity to make them understand it, but also maybe a music video is not really the right place for that. Let's see. Works in progress. Okay. And then go over it again, supplement new stuff in videos. I still have to add in hands-on activities. Works in progress. When people can understand the science in videos, it really brings home the universe of the human mind. Yeah. Ultimately, it's what I want my students and everyone else to understand, because it's so... I don't have a word for how amazing and wonderful and good and helpful that is. It's been this loud the whole time. It's just annoying me now. Let's see. Oh, I think there's value in both. To me, the fact that there's so much in there that I don't get it all the first time is to notice, learn is a plus. I could also see how it could be overwhelming to people, though, especially those less experienced in science, and how needing to read or listen to a source multiple times to fully grasp it is normal. Not a sign that you don't belong. Yeah, like I'm a real information overload person. I'm bored by 90% of the YouTube videos I watch, so I watch them on double speed. And like what I like is, you know, that kind of like fast-paced, like history of the world, or like way back in the day, like the end of the world cartoon. Those things, that like internet aesthetic of just like, I'm throwing this at you, try to absorb it. And then because you can go back and rewatch it, like that is sort of my aesthetic. I like that in music too. Like I just like overwhelming walls of sound and stuff, where it's like every time you go back, you're like, I didn't notice that those 400 things were there. You know, I talk pretty fast too. So yeah, that is my normal, and maybe I need to. Maybe there's a group of people for whom that's very not the case, and I'm leaving them behind. I'm really not sure. I could also see how overwhelmed people, though, especially those less experienced. By the way, have you guys checked out the YouTube channel Cracking the Cryptic? It's just like solving really hard Sudoku puzzles, and the guys who run it are just like super charming and get super excited about solving Sudoku. It's fantastic. Those are videos that I can watch for like 25 minutes at normal speed, and like because I'm solving the puzzle with them in real time, it's like hyper engaging. Yeah. You'll see how we can needing to read, listen to a source multiple times to fully grasp it is normal. Yeah, that's true. Not a sign you don't belong. I think it comes down solely to a preference thing. What is your purpose of these videos? Okay. Teach science and sleep. I just spat there. I really like that your work's playful and fun. Too many people think real science is boring. I enjoy using it to further my science communication. Thank you for that. I love having students roaming the school halls singing science. All those H's and O's mean there's something about pH. That's yeah, all about the bass, sure. Car full of teenagers singing about CRISPR means they will be available to consume more information as adults. And your songs have led me to many new things to study. I read 3 books because of your songs. Sweet. Flip side, maybe you could delegate more. Maybe communicate better with collaborators. Ah, Chloe, yeah. But that is maybe me critiquing myself too. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of dropped the ball on Cloak Mono a couple times. I think we've worked out an understanding, but I'm not sure. I haven't talked to her in a while, so she might be mad at me again. The only criticism I can think of is that it's disappointing to have to wait so long between songs, but is that even criticism? Yeah, that's fair criticism. I think that that's a thing that will get better. I think it'll get better. I think these streams are gonna make it get better. This is my hope. It's harder to disappoint 100 people you're talking to every day on Discord than to disappoint 1 million strangers. Raphael's critique is yodeling. I appreciate that. I agree. 100% solid critique. I will never do it again. No, oh, speaking of low batteries, my low battery is flashing on my box. I have to see if we survive. The other discussion before this one, okay, for today's, we're gonna skip that one for now. Today's, I love how you combine music and science together. As a scientist who loves viola as a hobby, it's a perfect blend. The only critique is if more biology related songs. That's more a recommendation than a critique. Alright, we have someone wanting more biology. Oh, that low battery light is really on now. I adore your work generally. I will patiently wait for something on nuclear energy, which will be fun, which I actually have some knowledge that might be useful. My favorite is probably nanobots, because Dorothy is amazing. Dorothy is amazing. And the way the concepts were put in there was really interesting, and I learned a lot of stuff. Sweet. Okay. Zop, zoo. Let's try to sing about science before the box dies, and then we'll go on Twitch and keep editing this video. Because that sounds like fun. Let's do it! The trick do 1 down. Let's go back to the other thing. Oh, do we get it? Can you see the background? Over here, 1, there. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and. Check it out. Doing this again. Oh, that was a little funky. Yeah. Oh, there we go. We're gonna sing again. I made it back. Want the fact? Oh yeah. We're gonna sing about science. We're gonna sing about science. Yeah, we're gonna sing about science. We're gonna sing about science. Yeah, we're gonna sing about science. We're gonna sing about science. Yeah, we're gonna sing about science. Yeah, the battery died. That's okay, we gotta back up. We're gonna sing about science. Yeah, we're gonna sing about. How about the energy space? spectrum of all colors of visible light. Roy G. Biv, he's my man, dude. Law. Alright, Sarah Elder. There are many different colors in the spectrum. Yeah, I only see certain selected ones. Oh, it's got 3 cones of particular receptors. Yeah, yeah. You got a red one. C is red, but also it's got a near little bump in the near UV. Oh yeah. And then you got a green one too. It sees the color of these loops. It really overlaps a lot with the red cone's frequencies. Oh yeah. Then you got a blue, and then it sees the blue light too. Past the blue where there's purple, the red comes up visibly. Oh yeah. Haven't you ever wondered why violet looks purple? Well, that's why. You got a red bump in the deep blue, almost UV. Oh, because you got 3 cones, you got a 3-dimensional color space. If you're just talking about hues, then it's only a cube with the outside faces. You can map it on a sphere of colors. Hey, can you? I guess it's more of a wheel, a color wheel of hues. But if you are a bird with 4 cone cells, you got a 4th one working as well. And that means that your space of hues is the outside of a cube. Oh yeah. Or topologically a 2-sphere. Oh, that's crazy. Birds have so many colors, they're not very lazy. Oh, the Dirac equation shows that gold is yellowish because the innermost electrons absorb violet light. Oh, light can be a color, but colors can be more than frequencies. When you see yellow coming off of your stream, there's no single photons of yellow in the beam. It's just tricking your cones, making a blue and a red, a green and a red. What was that? I said that instead. Oh, what color is space? It's every color. Juneberry, all the photons going equally in their base modes. Oh yeah. What else about color? If you take your eyes and you observe real violet blue, actually it works better with red, I think. Ooh, oh yeah. You look at a deep red for a long time, tiring out the cells. Then look at something that's a deep green, it'll be greener than you've ever seen, because usually things that are green still excite your cones, your red cones a lot. And that's what you see as a default green, but you can trick your eyes into the deepest green you've ever seen by tiring out the red and then exposing yourself to green light, and only the green cones fire. It's an experience you've never had in your life. It's pretty cool. Deeper greens than are possible in nature science. Try it. We're gonna sing about science. Fun perception experiments. Yeah, we're gonna sing about science. Ah, yeah. We're gonna sing about science. Yeah, we're gonna sing about. What else should we sing about now? Yes, auroras. Oh. That's another thing that rhymes with chorus. I just figured out, oh yeah. Auroras come from the sun. Stellar wind blowing particles towards us. They go around in the field torus of the magnetic fields of the earth, and they impact the atmosphere at the north and south poles. Cause the magnetic field of the earth directs them there, and they light up the source of auroras, hitting all the different gases and making them fluoresce. The atmosphere is porous, making auroras in a torus, I guess. Oh, we're gonna sing about science. 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 Yeah, we're gonna sing about science. Thanks for coming along today. Thanks everyone for the bits. Y'all were really spamming bits on Twitch. I appreciate it a lot. I've been watching them for several months now. This is Dave. Yeah, it's a great channel. Talking about Cracking the Cryptic. Yeah, I think they're blowing up recently. So tell me who you are. I'm gonna shout you out. Then we're gonna head over to twitch.tv/acapella science. We're gonna try to put a bow on this video. Probably won't put a bow on it, but at least all of the footage is looking. The footage is rendered from yesterday, so we can plunk that in there, start messing around with it. I got some new ideas for transitions and things. So not transitions, but for scenes and stuff. So. We got Catherine, Rose Gold, we got Vlad, KSB, Juneberry, Vishal, Chauhan, Chino Hoshi, Daniela Guerrero, Radislava, Bodnarova, Ewa Jessic, Valdemar Brennan Hansen, Alice, Raphael, Sean Ale, Ideala One, I Like Vaccines, Zach S, Jan Hoffman, and Smith. Oh dear. Ilblad, Moloka. I can't really read that very easily. I'm not very good at Cyrillic. Ravashi Jariwala, Juneberry, Pokemon Alchemist 101, Sarah Elder, Dear Learner, That Behavior Sage, Aleka, Browno, Vlad, KSP. Over here on Twitch, we got Nelia, we got Raphael C, Pop Pipe Pump, Non-Euclidean Dreamer, Nelia again, Bryce Schober, 21 points, 21K, I don't know what you're talking about. I think it was Milk Urbanization. Yeah, the Moloka is definitely milk. I don't know what the first part was. Urbana yeah? What was that? Oh yeah, Urbana. Is that Russian or Ukrainian or what is that? Urbanization of milk. Okay, sweet. I got the Moloko part. Anyways, last yesterday. So, don't forget, if you want to keep watching these streams, go and subscribe to the new ACS Live channel, because these streams are going away on this channel. Just thought you should know. We're leaving. They're basically going to be gone whenever the video gets done and I publish it. These streams are going to go away, so that this channel can go back to being just music stuff. And yeah. So do that. Don't forget to like your friends, subscribe to your enemies so you can hate watch them, and I'll see you around Twitch. Gonna sing about science. Yeah, we're gonna sing about science. See y'all later.